A huge hack on how to achieve a goal for me has been to say it out loud to other people. When I wanted to open the barbershop, I never expressed this idea to anyone. I always had it in my mind. I always had the vision. I always had the motivation and the feeling of wanting to open this business. All the conversations, everything was internal. Just like some of you, right? I want to start this business and I want to do this and I want to do that. And all of these things that I was expressing was all internal in my mind. No one ever heard it. No one ever had an idea of even what I was thinking of. One of the things that I find myself was that I wanted to just keep it internally because I was probably too scared to receive what other people had to say about it. And I had my doubts also, even as I was internally processing my ideas. I had my doubts, is this gonna work? This may not work. What am I doing? This is dumb, right? And so all of these things, all these narratives that I constructed around my ideas prevented me from actually getting things done. And one thing that I can say is that once I was having these ideas and these internal narratives, I decided to grab a pen and paper and I started writing down and sketching everything that I wanted to do and I wanted this business to be. A lot of it was focused around the results of the barbershop. It was never about the process. I learned the process after I opened the shop, but a lot of it was around how is the final product going to be. And I had that on paper, and that helped me a lot because it also helped me visualize it in a way that felt a little bit more real. It exists now in reality. It exists in the world. Now, this idea is not just in my head where no one can listen, but this idea now is part where someone can bump into this piece of paper or into this notebook and actually read it, and now it belongs to them. It will be part of them in some way. For me, I think that going from internal conversations to putting your final look or the final processes or the final business in paper helped me a lot to have the vision go into the process of making it real. And that's my first hack, is write your final product on paper. And if paper is not your style, or if writing your ideas down is not your style, I encourage you to create a mood board. You can use Pinterest, you can use Cosmos as a guiding visual reference to what your final business could be and the final vision that you want your business to be. Start with the end. And I think that's something that has helped me a lot, is to visualize the final result of what I want my business to feel, what I want my business to have, who do I want to work with, what type of mindset I need the staff or the team to have in order for me to get to the point where it feels real to me. That's the first step. Now, paper definitely helped me a lot. The third hack, maybe the second hack, is from internally having these dialogues to paper. And the other thing I think that can be helpful for you to achieve your goal would be to start expressing it to people. Start sharing what you want to accomplish to other people. And I want you to share it in a way where it is in a tone and in a way that is as if it's already happening. When I was starting the barbershop, and it was on paper, and I was an idea, it was in my mind, I had the sketch, I had the mood board, I cut off a bunch of magazines and put it out there because I wanted to express that vision in my mind. I began telling people what I'm working on. I remember the first time I was asked, hey Abel, like what's new with you? And the first time I expressed that I wanted to open a barbershop, not being a barber, was extremely scary. When the person asked me what I've been up to lately, I took a 2-second pause and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to answer. I either was answering what I was already doing in the 9 to 5, oh, I'm just working, etc. Or do I tell them that I'm working on opening a barbershop? It took me a good 2 seconds to process that. And it was a short pause. And I immediately said, I want to open I'm working on opening a barbershop. The moment I said that, it was a few things happened in that specific moment. I was now going from paper to expressing it to other people. And I felt confident when I said it. I felt a little bit weird, but confident enough where it became a little bit more real for me, because it's not just an internal conversation. It doesn't just exist on a piece of paper, but now I'm passing on this information to someone else who is interacting with me. And at that moment, it was extremely scary. I did not expect I didn't know what to expect on their reaction when they asked me what I've been up to, and me sharing that I'm working on a barbershop. And it was new to me, so it felt a little bit weird that I'm saying this. I wonder what judgment they're going to have towards it. And I thought about my piece of paper, and I thought about my mood board and all the visual representation I had of my ideas to scratch that, you're right, this sucks. And to my surprise, the person reacted in such a positive way that it gave me the validation, it gave me the signal that I was working on something that was extremely possible. And I encourage you so much to express what you're working on to other people, even if you haven't started, because what has helped me has been to really program my mind and program myself to really achieve the things that I want to do, to really achieve the idea. Because when you pass it on to other people, you will be so surprised how many people are willing to help you achieve your goal. How many people are willing to help you start that business? And how many people are willing to even partner up with you on starting that business? I began expressing myself out loud that I'm starting a YouTube channel. Initially, it was weird to say it out loud, but I'm on my second video now. My first one was last week. This is my second one. And that has been one of those hacks that I think a lot of more people can be using to really get some signaling and the confidence to execute and put their words into action. The ideas cannot just exist on you, right? Yes, that is step one. Step two, put it on paper, create a visual narrative about your idea and what you want to achieve, and then start expressing it to other people. Because a lot of times, especially these days, everyone that I work with roots for each other. Even if the idea initially sounds a little bit of, sure, I think that you'll be so surprised how many people are willing to share and add to your idea and say things that you haven't even think of. I was lucky enough that I was expressing myself around people that were supportive about the idea. Saying your idea out loud in a way as if it's already in the works is a huge hack to get things done. And I think that from that on, expressing it to other people that you actually working, even if you haven't started, but that you are what you want to achieve, it's a huge advantage, and it actually can motivate you to push things forward. Now, you can definitely get caught up on it and just say it also and not do it. But I will say to you is, once you put it out there in the world, once you start expressing it to people what you're working on and what you want to accomplish and the things that you want to say, your next step should be to schedule one action to your schedule. that aligns with your goal. Whatever goal it is that you want to achieve, or you want to start a business, or you want to do anything, you have to be able at that point to write that action into your calendar. And your first action could be actually very simple. Your action could be, this week, I'm gonna look at 5 influencers or 5 business owners or 5 products that I really like, and I'm going to explore the things that I enjoy about it, and I'm gonna write them down. That could be your first task. Write down 5 products, write down 5 ideas that are inspiring from you or from other people, and write them down. And what do you like about the specific product, or what do you like about that influencer, or what do you like about that business, and put them all together and really start applying those tasks into your calendar. One of the ways that I do it is I add task 1 is create a list of 5 products or businesses that I really like, put it in your calendar, and I'm gonna write what I like and what I don't like, and take those things in consideration. And from there, I think that it will help you slowly get into the habit of starting to get things done. And it doesn't have to be 10 things in your calendar. You want small actions versus intense actions just once a while. Small actions daily, or every 3 weeks, or every 3 days, or every 4 days, or every other day, where you can fit into your schedule. I would even say you could just be 1 hour, 30 minutes of your time throughout the day, but you don't have to dedicate 2 hours about something. And doing research and getting inspiration from other resources, you'll be surprised. You probably will end up, you will schedule 30, but you'll end up doing probably 1 hour of work. That's my suggestion. I think that there's a lot of opportunity there for people to start their business, start that project, start your idea. Is one, make sure that it's going, don't keep things internally for yourself, put it on paper. Once you have a visual representation on paper or in a mood board, the next step should be is express it to other people what you want to do, and use present tense, meaning I'm working on XYZ. I'm working on starting a YouTube channel. I'm working on my coffee shop. I'm working on my digital product. I'm working on this specific task. Whatever that is, it's important for you to express it to other people, and you will be surprised how many people are willing to help you. Then from there, you go into working on adding small tasks into your calendars that can help you slowly achieve that goal. It could either be on time frame. You can block time and say, in 30 minutes, I'm gonna do X on the day, and then you do that throughout the week, and that is a good, solid, you dedicated right there 3-6 hours of the week on one thing, and you'll be so surprised how much progress you'll make on your business. Anyway, this is my second video. I'm figuring out what kind of topics I want to talk about. I'm figuring out if this is a topic that you guys are interested in. Please shoot me a DM. Let me know what you think. And again, I'm getting more comfortable in expressing myself on camera. This is good practice for me. Hopefully this is helpful. A lot of times I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm figuring it out in real time. Hang in there with me. Thank you so much for viewing it. Man, my first video got 33 views and I felt like it was like 300,000. This is amazing. And I'm having fun. I want this to be a process for you, and hopefully you get inspired to start your own thing, whether it's YouTube or is starting your own business or a digital product. I think that creating, expressing it to other people, writing down on paper, it's a good way to start moving the needle forward, and hopefully that helps you achieve your goal. Anyways, thank you all. Feel free to comment, let me know, give me some feedback. Let me know if there's anything that you would like for me to talk about, if there's any ideas that I can contribute to, any topics that you would like for me to talk about, what direction you think I should take this channel, what directions I should take the topics of conversation, where should I niche down on. I'm trying to start broad, and then slowly I think it's gonna give me more of an indicator. I'm learning with you, I'm growing with you. Don't feel alone, we all in this together. And let me know if you have any other questions, happy to help. Take care.